So it is so nice to be back with you again. I am Alicia Clark-Teper here on the Sunshine and Magic channel, an astrologer, intuitive channel, Holy Fire 3 Karuna Reiki master, plant medicine facilitator, yin yoga instructor, organizational whiz extraordinaire, 20 years in hospitality, 22 years in real estate, background with my parents being interior designers and owning a picture frame and art gallery. Lots and lots of different ways to bring me to me and my massive eclectic background. Welcome. Today I wanted to talk about something that happened to me in 2017 that was one of my breakthrough moments. And I only after going on my healing journey finally started putting things together. But August, I'm a Virgo, and I'm an astrologer, as I mentioned. So I'm going to dip into astrology just a little bit. Being a Virgo, that's where our sun is at. And so there is always a point in our circle, because the zodiac is a circle. And if we start the circle here, there's a point where we have to come back around to the space that we get to right before the new start. And that space is always, if you're a Virgo, it's always the Leo season. And so Leo season for me has been a season throughout my life where I have had surgeries. I have had many things happen that have needed to be my growing points, my releasing points. And the reason that I say that, and assuming that you know that because you're a Leo, that happens, but whatever sign you are, the sign right before that is your releasing point, your surrendering point, the point where you have to let things go in order to start something new. And so as I am coming around every year in my releasing point, in the Leo season, in 1994, I had a surgery in August. In 2008, I had a surgery in August. In 2017, I had a surgery in August. The body flow instructor training and experience where I had to do all the videotaping was happening in August. So many things happened in August that I need to release and let go of to start my new year. And the one I'd like to talk about is my 2017 experience. I had, in 2008, had what they called an appendicitis, and I had had major pain down the right side of my body. And I went into the ER. They said that I had an appendicitis. When I got in and the doctor got in to take a look, he had said that my appendix only looked angry, but had to take it. And in essence, I think that that's what led up to my 2017 need to have surgery, because I had my right ovary out. They wouldn't take my right ovary the first time because I was still in prime reproductive years. And so even though that's something that I would have preferred to have done, because I have no children, they did not take it and they took my appendix. So in 2017, I ended up having to go to the ER again. I got an ultrasound done and they found a lemon-sized cyst on my ovary. And so then the very beginning of August, they told me to have surgery. So I went in and I got the surgery done. I got out of the surgery. Oh, and I always have little stories that go along with these things, but that year my husband had decided he was going to move back to Michigan. And so before he left, I had said, hey, it's my birthday in September. Can you remodel our master bath so that I can have this beautiful bathroom before you move? He said, absolutely, we can use the main bathroom. And then I ended up having to get surgery. Well, one of the things that happened in our main bathroom was the toggle that would move between hot and cold water had calcified, and all we got was cold water. So that was probably the hardest showers I've ever taken after having surgery and only having cold water. But I had the surgery, and I remember afterwards there was this point where I was imagining this white healing light coming in, and just kept repeating over and over to myself that I was healing, that this light was healing, that this light was helpful, that this light was working in my benefit. And um lo and behold, as I found out later in 2018, when I took my Reiki 1, I had actually been doing energy healing and Reiki on myself, even not being attuned or know it. So if you are ever called to the opportunity to invite in white healing light for yourself at any given point in time, whether you're experiencing a cold, whether you're experiencing acute pain because you have chronic illness, whether you have incurred a surgery, whether you are, well, I stubbed my pinky toe twice today in the same spot. If you're incurring things like that, at any given time, you can invite in that white light and allow it in to help you heal. And so as I invited in that white light, I had gone to see a doctor, the surgeon, and she had told me that I would have my ovary out the next week. I had the surgery. I saw her 6 days later, and I was basically dancing around her um, waiting room, like, hey, doc, what's going on? I feel amazing. This was the best thing ever. And she just looked at me absolutely stunned. My scars were super small and had almost healed. I had very little scar tissue growing on the interior side because I had worked on that as well. And I was up moving and very mobile only a short 6 days after my surgery. So then as I became attuned to Reiki, I realized that I was doing energy healing, and now I have that as a source of my own and perform that upon myself all the time with all ailments. I send it off to my friends through the distance. I send it to my husband. I send it to the family. And if you need any, or if you have any questions about Reiki or need any advice with it or wonder how you can implement that in your life, please reach out, because my healing journey led me down that path, and it is such a glorious path. I would love to share it with you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I look forward to connecting with you next time.